Rihanna apparently knew about Diddy and Cassie's wild hookups and even gave them ideas on what to do. Y'all better sit down for this because the tea is shocking. Rumors say Jay-Z was involved with Rihanna when she was just at 17. After their relationship ended, he allegedly introduced her to Diddy. But it gets crazier. Diddy didn't just have a fling with Rihanna and reportedly gave her STDs, which she later passed to Chris Brown. He also made her join him and Cassie in their private moments. At some point, Cassie got jealous and started copying Rihanna's style, hoping Diddy wouldn't feel the need to include Rihanna anymore. According to Jaguar Wright, Chris Brown completely lost it after learning the truth. That's what led to that heartbreaking moment with Rihanna years ago. It's sad, but this industry is full of silence and secrets. People passing each other around like property. Back then, rumors were swirling that Jay-Z had a hidden relationship with Rihanna before she signed to Def Jam. Her former publicist even claimed Jay promised her a record deal in exchange for something personal. At the time, Rihanna was still an immigrant and needed that opportunity to stay in the US. Jay-Z, as the president of Def Jam, held all the power. And Rihanna? She didn't have much choice. It got more troubling when Rihanna said Jay-Z locked her in his office until 3 a.m. to pressure her into signing. She talked about it in an interview with Tyra Banks, and Tyra didn't let it slide. Rihanna looked shaken, but tried to stay calm.
So tell me about your audition with Jay-Z. Tell me what he said to you.
A really good audition.
Yes.
But before I met him, I was so nervous. I was shaking literally. But the moment I walked into the office, the atmosphere was so warm and welcoming.
And you had to sing a cappella for him?
Yes, I had to sing. I sang Fun to Replay. I sang another ballad from the album last time.
Yeah. So then what did he say to you? He said something to you.
Oh yes, he said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief.
But then he said something about a window and a door or something.
Oh, then he said, you did it homework.
I did a lot of homework on you, this lady.
He said, there are two ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal sign or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
So you was like, where's the pen? Where's the paper? I'm signing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure working with Jay-Z, you've met Beyonce.
That's right.
How was it like meeting her?
I could not speak.
Really?
Really. That's someone I really looked up to for a long time. And it was after one of my showcases, and he was introducing me to everyone from the label.
Now here's where it gets real shady. Many believe the only reason this story disappeared so fast is because Jay-Z used his power to bury it before it exploded. And guess what? The same publicist who first spoke out came back later, claiming it was all a publicity stunt. He said he was just trying to boost Rihanna's early music, like Pawn to Replay, but no one was buying it. It felt like someone made a call or sent a payoff. The publicist even admitted, I didn't think it would go anywhere. I was just throwing things out to see what stuck. But fans didn't believe him. Most felt like he was pressured to take everything back. Then Jaguar Wright stepped in again, saying Jay-Z gave Rihanna an infection, which she later passed to Chris Brown. The rumors only got darker from there.
Never signed no paperwork.
Okay, you never signed no paperwork.
I just didn't want to put my family's life on the line.
Jay-Z gave her the herpes that she gave to Chris Brown. Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started with her and signed it.
Now this is where things took an even darker turn. Jaguar Wright stepped in again, and her claims made the story heavier. She said Jay-Z wasn't just involved with Rihanna. He allegedly introduced her to Diddy for private encounters. And according to her, that's how Rihanna ended up with a serious infection. Chris Brown may have known about Jay and Rihanna's connection. But the moment he found out she had been passed along and that he too had been affected, that's when he reached his breaking point. That's where everything changed.
How long are you guys gonna hold on to Chris Brown and beating Rihanna? You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand why people keep talking about that. It was forever ago. They were both very young, and he had just had his first herpes outbreak from her giving him the herpes.
Ooh, my.
Like, how the did you know what I mean? Like Like, people don't understand what happened that night. And that's because Jay-Z worked so hard to change the narrative of that night. Now, Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started with her and signed to the Def Jam. It's clear to say that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most sexually involved with, and that was Sean Carter. So here it is. Chris Brown has his first herpes outbreak from a celebrity girlfriend who he was set up with, and it was supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that, and he was there so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she was fucking Jay-Z underage. Jay-Z gave her...
According to Jaguar Wright, and y'all know she never holds back, she claimed the real reason Chris Brown snapped that night was because he found out Rihanna had given him a serious infection. That discovery allegedly pushed him over the edge. But he doesn't stop there. Jaguar also said Chris went to Clive Davis's house to confront Rihanna face to face. And what he walked in on, that's what really set things off. She claimed he caught Rihanna in a compromising position with another man. And what he saw broke him completely.
First night, when he had that outbreak and he busted into Clive Davis's house and said, "Where the f is this dirty at?" I can't fault him for that. He had this is beautiful. Oh, wonderful. Chris Brown, she didn't ruin him. She ruined him at 19 years old. He's got the Jay-Z herpes.
Oh.
And it's unfair. Because now that's a part of his story. And Rihanna ain't innocent. Because she was in there giving that a job in the coat closet when Chris Brown came in. He said, always sucking something. Then he said, "I'm done with you," and he stormed out of Clive Davis's house, got into his very expensive car, and Rihanna chased after him. She gets in the car and started fighting on him because he embarrassed her for calling her a fucking whore and saying in front of everybody that she gave him the herpes at Clive Davis's house the night before the Grammys. She in the car trying to fuck him up. They're speeding on the Pacific Coast Highway, and you know Pacific Coast Highway, very steep. She could have killed the both of them fighting him while he was trying to just get the away from her. Because Lord knows he couldn't get away from the herpes.
Oh.
And he hit her back. Calm down.
My.
And all of this is happening while he's doing damn near 100 miles per hour in a sports car on Pacific Coast Highway while he's still trying to register that he is beautiful Chris Brown and his now trash at 19.
My.
Because he got set up with a that was who gave her herpes. And that's what happened. And people wonder why I speak up for Chris Brown. That's why. And if I'm lying, all of them can sue me, even you, Riri.
Jaguar also said Jay and Rihanna decided to switch up the whole story and give a different account of what happened so the truth wouldn't be exposed.
And then they sat there and Jay-Z and them get on the radio and they talk about that little boy. And then they put together that whole sham and then have him arrested on the red carpet just to make sure America hated him for defending himself against that crazy. I mean, she's pure, and she has all of my respect when it comes to the game.
Ooh.
But you ruined Chris Brown's life, and you knew you ruined his life, and the only reason you did it was because your Jay-Z told you to. So that he could cover up the fact that he started you at 14 when he was damn near 30 years old.
And in case you're wondering where Jaguar got all this tea from, she claims she was at the party that night and literally saw the whole go down.
What the happened that night? And I know because I...
Jaguar Wright also claimed that Jay-Z and Rihanna changed the whole story to protect themselves. She said they came up with a different version of what really happened, just to make sure the truth never came out. It was all about control, silence, and saving reputations. And if you're wondering how Jaguar Wright knows all this, she says she was actually there that night. According to her, she was at the party and saw everything unfold with her own eyes. She wasn't just hearing rumors, she claims she lived it. Now, when it comes to Rihanna and Cassie, word is their relationship fell apart after Diddy allegedly got Rihanna involved in his private life with Cassie. They were never best friends, but things definitely got worse after that. Later, court documents revealed messages where Cassie sent Diddy personal photos of Rihanna. She claimed Diddy used to make her send photos of different women. And this time, he asked specifically for Rihanna. No one understood why, until rumors spread that Rihanna may have also been involved in Diddy's private world. It didn't end there. Cassie's former best friend, Brianna Baumgarten, said under oath that they were supposed to start a clothing brand together. But because of Cassie's beef with Rihanna, their supplier backed out, since Rihanna and Beyoncé were already top clients. So Diddy was clearly favoring Rihanna, and that left Cassie feeling some type of way. She wasn't just upset about Diddy allegedly getting close to Rihanna, she was also losing serious business opportunities because of her. As for Ari, she hasn't said a word. Even after her name came up in the trial, she stayed completely silent. But the public, they definitely had opinions. One person said, Jay-Z thinks he's untouchable. He believes money and lawyers can fix everything. Another added, I believe Jaguar now. After all these years, not one celebrity has sued her for defamation. That says a lot. But what do you think? Was there real tension between Rihanna and Cassie? And do you believe the Diddy rumors? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to check out the next video for more.